my lovely watchers, and welcome to This Is Night, 4 of The Royal Romance, Book 1 here on A Romantic Ace. I am Kira. You can call me Ace if you're trying to keep me straight from the player character. If you're joining me for the first time tonight, by the way, I do want to thank Kromeister Sisters for the host right before I came online. But if you're joining me for the first time tonight, fair warning, I drink and I cuss. If you want to drink along with me, the drinking rules are right underneath the player. And we have been adding drinking rules based on feedback from viewers like you. So we actually have 2 new drinking rules tonight that were suggested by viewers on the last stream that is unique to the Royal Romance. Those 2 rules are anytime someone mentions Cordonian apples, we take a drink, and also anytime someone knocks on our door, which seems to happen way more often than it ever should. Just please, someone let our poor player character sleep. Also, if you're joining me for the first time, you're going to notice that the game audio quality is not great, and that's because in order to install the kernel extensions to get any desktop audio onto my Mac just won't do it. But also, I'm porting in from an Android device, and apparently you can't pull audio from an Android onto Eloise. This sounds like some shenanigans to me. So yeah, if you find that being kind of tinny sounding or something, that's not you, that's me, but please let me know how the volume level is, because what I'm literally doing is just playing it through speakers. And then also, we hopefully will not run into any more problems with the Visor app in particular, because I did go ahead and purchase a subscription to it. So hopefully that's done, but we'll see how OBS behaves tonight. But with that, let us get started. So we are on chapter 7. And if you remember, basically we are playing a New York City waitress who has been kind of sort of kidnapped into this bachelorette style or bachelor style competition for the hand of Prince Shamar, the Crown Prince of Cordonia, who apparently has ruling power, and this is how they choose one of the co-rulers of their country, is through this competition. But this is not a good way to do this, but yeah, we've been trafficked. Risa's exactly right. That is exactly what happened. They literally gave us an hour to pack our shit and get on a plane with no visa, no passport, nothing. I don't know how this is even legal. But we're here. We've made it so far. We made it through a masquerade ball without embarrassing ourselves, although our rival had some thoughts to the contrary on that. And then we made it through a derby without making fools of ourselves in completely what the... It was our sponsor's fault that we made fools of ourselves, okay? Do you accept this Cordonian apple? I do not know how the final proposal process goes, like at the end of the whole story, because book 3 is not even finished yet. But if it involves an apple, like, I swear, I can't rage quit at that point, but I will just laugh really hard. So yeah, now we are headed up to, so Cordonia must be bigger than it looks, because we're heading up to the mountains, to the snow. I guess there's snow somewhere in this tiny country, and that's where Olivia lives, our chief rival, our most vocal rival. We also have another rival named Madeline. Anytime either of them sneers, by the way, we take a drink. And we're going to see what Shamar hides the ring in an apple, Kira breaks it too. It's actually what I was thinking. I was thinking like where they do the avocado ring box. That's what I was thinking, except with an apple, and that would just crack me up. So yeah, we're gonna go up to the mountains and the snow, and this will be one of the few times you see me buy an outfit, because it'll help me out later, and watch as I encourage romance with people I have absolutely no interest in. It'll be great. So, chapter 7. Things get chilly when you travel to Olivia's home. Will you and the prince make some heat, or will you get frozen out? Let's find out. Okay. Cool. Lead all the people on. I don't want to lead all the people on, because Olivia is one of all the people, and no. Chapter 7, Fire and Ice. Ooh. Oh, and if you hear construction noises, that's my downstairs neighbors. I think they're building a torture chamber. Okay, but to lead on Olivia, we have to be jerks to other people. So that's really something I'm not gonna do. Like, we have to be jerks to Hana and even Drake, and like, I'm okay with being a jerk to Drake, but not the way Olivia is. Olivia, you're gonna say, I don't know if it's in this chapter or the next chapter, but you're gonna see me lose my shit. Oh yeah, I needed to turn down auto mod. Oh well. I feel like you don't make a Game of Thrones ref if you're setting the mood for romance. Yeah, with the design of the white player character looking very much like a Game of Thrones actress, yeah. Yeah, I needed to turn down Automod and I forgot before I started, so I need to figure out who I can make moderators on this channel so that I don't have to watch it as closely. But so we are traveling away from the palace, which I would fucking hope so, because the palace is on the coast and we're heading for snow. So, and this is clearly like a Mediterranean setting. This isn't like, we're not in Norway or some shit. Okay. All right. You find yourself in the Alps. Oh, hey, I guessed right. Haha. You and Maxwell, along... Can't wait until we have to eat a horse heart. Oh, that's in book 3. You find yourself in the Alps. You and Maxwell, along with Drake and Hana, stand on a vista overlooking the Navrakish Chateau. The chateau, if you don't mind. Maxwell, here we are. Welcome to Lithikos, land of ice, snow, and mountains. Oh, great. Sounds fantastic. I fucking hate being cold. This is where Olivia lives? Oh, my app is being a butt ass. There we go. Okay. It doesn't like it when it's behind another window. This is where Olivia lives? Oh, for God's sake. There we go. Some of the time, yeah. She's primarily at Lithikos Hall, which is further south, but she'll host us up here for the social season. So we can take advantage of the snowy festivities. It's cold and barren like her heart. Yes. I fully believe this is why she lives in a snowy region, because there's actually, like, yeah, you've got winter sports and stuff, but there's no, like, oh, thank you for the follow, Commander Root. There's really no, like, functional reason to to have her live here, really. And so she can take advantage of the prince. She does have the edge here, but that's no reason to admit defeat. Hannah's still in what I'm pretty sure is her nightgown. I'm fairly certain this is the design of her nightgown. That's the spirit. Oh, shut up, Maxwell. What happened to your brother, Maxwell? I notice he's not around lecturing Roth. I thought he hated to miss out on the chance to eat fancy food and rub elbows with the royals. All right, Drake's third wheel, and he's kind of being a jerk, so take a drink. I play very fast and loose with the rules on Drake being a jerk, because it does not take much. He's in court for the murders. Yes, Bertrand is in court for the murders, but remember, Hannah's on our side. All right, I flirted with her. She kind of likes me. She's also our international assassin, so I have decided that Kira is a student of international law in order to make it at all plausible that she would be qualified to run a country. And we've decided, I think, that Hana was an international vampiric assassin, and that she's had something to do with the deaths of all the previous Cordonian queens that led to somehow Shamar having a white stepmother. Ha-ha! Bertrand was called away for some business having to do with our estate. Oh, thank God. No Bertrand. Except then I don't get to say Bertrand as much. Bertrand is gone? So we have, this is starting to sound like a real vacation after all. I already miss his protocol pop quizzes, or he isn't all bad. All right. Player character's judgy. Take a drink. Okay. So, do I want to be a total jerk about Bertrand? I don't know. He's not here. I don't think this would really piss Maxwell off, really. Is there anybody that I think would, like, be negatively impacted by me saying bad things about Bertrand? I know I really don't want to be like, he isn't all bad, because, I mean, he's not, but I'm also not gonna excuse him being kind of a stuck-up jerk. I already missed his protocol pop quizzes, but he is the most appropriately dressed with his sweater vest. The man wears a sweater dress. I don't judge. Maybe he does. Maybe we don't see him from the waist down. It could be a dress. Wears a sweater vest at like sea level on the Mediterranean, which I feel like I would die. I would actually die of heat stroke. We'll go with I already missed his protocol pop quizzes. Yeah, sweaty mess. No shit. If you really want, I can quiz you on how to best stand behind a chair. Oh god. Maxwell. Why are you Max? Please don't. We're about to have such a nice time. Wait, I meant to make a joke. I agree. It's beautiful out here. Hana, you're freezing. Okay, are we literally standing outside? You're in like a cold shoulder top. And oh my god. Oh, sweater vest, more like sweaty mess. Yeah, I would agree with that, yes. Even if it is so very cold. Okay, well at least she's acknowledging that she's freezing to death. That's good. Didn't you pack anything warmer? They would have had to. People are not this stupid, okay? They're just not. You can Google Maps, right? You Google what is the temperature in this region, and they will tell you. And yeah, oh god. Not exactly. I didn't realize it'd be snowing quite this much, but I'll survive. What say we check out the inside of the chateau? She really didn't pack a coat, y'all. Are you honestly trying to tell me that this woman who has been around the courts her whole life, who probably knows where Olivia lives, or at least the region, if not the exact GPS location, did not think to pack a coat? Even something a little warmer than what she's wearing right now? Y'all? Oh god. Okay. Alright. Poor Hana. Is this a hint that we're gonna have to warm Hana up? Is that what this is? Because if that's what it is, then that's fine. That's your standard setup. But otherwise, fuck off with that. Told you I cuss. Good idea, Kira. Let's go. I can show you where your room is. Oh, not good idea, Kira. Good idea. Kira, let's go. I can show you where your room is. Maxwell somehow sounds like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle half the time when I voice him, and I would apologize for that, except I feel like it's appropriate. Oh, it's kind of fancy in here, kind of purty. I like it. Which I really don't want to say, because Olivia... Oh, and well, those curtains we need to have a talk about, but otherwise... Soon, your party arrives at the Navrakish Chateau. In the chateau, you follow Maxwell into the lavish and grand estate and up to your bedroom. Come on, Kira! Put your stuff down so we can go. I have to carry my own shit. We don't have, like, a valet or, anybody. Time to skin a tauntaun. Yeah, Poor Hana. You're gonna get an education, honey. Put your stuff down so we can go. Okay. What's your rush? We're wearing short sleeves, so I guess we're not that much better, but, we're gonna be. We've got an entire day in the snow planned out. Plus, I already see Olivia and Shamar out there on the ice. Aw, shit. Can we, like, break the ice under Olivia? Like, I don't want to kill her. I just kind of want to dunk her, because, like, the chateau's right there. She's not going to freeze to death. And just fish her out and take her inside. Better put on something warm. So the tutorial, trying to get you to spend money, says, the Snow Bunny outfit will keep you warm in the snow and unlock an exclusive story choice later in this chapter. So, as you can see, I have already purchased this, because if it gets me an extra scene, yes, I will buy the outfit. If it's just a relationship boost, then I usually won't. But I'm going to show you what the other option is, and it's ridiculous. So this one, you can brave any snowstorm with this jacket. She really should be wearing a hat, but whatever. I would need a hat. Wear it to unlock an exclusive story choice, or your other option, I shit you not, is a tank top. I know it is, it's very sparkly, it's very pretty. But, like, are you kidding me? They don't even let us, you know, they don't allow you to, like, go straight to your your waitress outfit even that we were already wearing. They try to put us in a spaghetti strap tank top. Yeah, time to get frostbite. No shit. No, we are not wearing this. We are getting the most money, or the most for our money. I do love frostbite. I do not. I do not like frostbite even one bit. So yeah, no, we're going to get the mileage out of my, what, probably 25 diamonds I spent for this, and choose this look. Hey! We are the winter fashionista. We've unlocked Snow Bunny in the closet. This is gonna be perfect for the snow. You still need a hat! Here we go! Frostbitten, twice shy. Yeah. Yeah, no, yeah. Back outside, Maxwell leads you towards the frozen lake, where you both don a pair of ice skates. And here is where I am fucked. Because I cannot ice skate. I only barely learned to ice skate this last year. Here we go. Yeah, no, do they have those little, like, walkers that they give to, like, 8-year-old children? Because I actually do need that. It's either that or I need to have a really strong skater that I can quite literally hang on to until I figure out how to put my weight forward instead of back. And as soon as I figure out how to put my weight forward in skates that really don't let you move your ankles, which there's a reason for that, obviously, then I'm okay. But there's no wall to aim for out here because we're on a freaking lake, so I can't even just, like, kind of do secant lines and go between the walls. No, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die, and Olivia's gonna laugh at me. And fuck her. Okay, we're both on a pair of ice skates. You know how to ice skate, right? Ice skating? So we can say, I know the basics, or watch me skate circles around you. Okay, remember, Kira's not actually me. You know, she grew up in she's living in New York. She probably, like, can go to Central Park, or I think Rockefeller Center. I think it's Rockefeller Center where they have the ice rink. So we're gonna say she's done that. She's done that a few times. Watch me skate circles around you. Ha! Be my guest, Maxwell. Put a coat on, young man. Everybody in this game is gonna die, y'all. On the ice, several guests are already skating around in pairs, including Prince Shamar and Olivia at the center of the lake. Don't tell me you've forgotten just how well I can skate. Oh God. Oh God. Okay. Lord, give me strength. Alright. Oh, I very much remember. This version of Akira is apparently a Rangers fan. Oh, I very much remember. Or Islanders fan, I guess, but let's not get too wild. Remember to keep your eyes on the prize. Now, get out there and grab some time with the prince while I distract Olivia. Oh God, Maxwell, what are you gonna do? Nobody gave him, like firecrackers or anything, did they? Because I see this ending badly. Is he gonna cut the ice? Maxwell waves at Olivia from where he stands. Olivia, you gotta see me do a spin. Don't move. Oh God. Why are you Maxwell? Turning back to you, Maxwell winks and hip checks you, sending you sailing across the ice. I would be dead. But remember, Kira's not me. Go get him, princess! Oh God, please don't. Whoa! I should catch myself, flail about her face plant. Well, we said we were good at it, so catch myself. Yeah, that's not a very nice thing to do. Shifting your weight around, you manage to firmly balance yourself and skate over to Prince Shamar. Oh, for God's sake, every time. Okay. Lady Kira, a pleasure to see you, as always. You're a vision of grace on those skates. Yeah. Fucking Maxwell nearly killed me, but sure. Thank you. I take it... What a tube of chicken meat, yeah. I take it you've come to skate with me today? That was my hope. Then please, accompany me. Shamar offers you his hand. Oh, the music's so cute. See, that's why I end up with the creative insults that mostly use like a random adjective and then call somebody a food item, because that seems to get around pretty much all mods. But yeah, the like right when this stream is done, I will change the auto mod settings. I meant to do it this afternoon and I forgot. So Shamar offers you his hand. I should skate out ahead or take his hand. Well, we're trying to woo him, so we're gonna take his hand. It'll be cute. You take Shamar's hand, entwining your fingers together. Gladly. Ah. You skate alongside Shamar. You look very lovely today. And warm. Ha! Because we picked the right outfit. Yeah, definitely glad I put on this coat. I hope we drop the glove on Olivia. Yeah, that'd be fun. That would be a diamond choice I would pay for. Yeah. Do you and the court come out here regularly? Not often. However, when we do, Olivia's always been very generous by having us at her estate. That's generosity. But actually, I used to come out here frequently when I was younger. Olivia and I would play in the snow together. You and Olivia, huh? We can say, I can't believe that you're friends with her, which is judgy, so take a drink. I mean, it's true, we can't believe that he's friends with her, but, you know, let's be a nice person. Remember, we want him to like us, and, insulting someone's friends or, like, past choice in friends is not the way to do that, so tell me more about that. We'd build little snow forts on the bank and catapult snowballs at each other. The lake was too dangerous to play on since we were young, but sometimes we'd sneak onto the ice in the hopes that we could see fish beneath the surface. The way to a man's heart is to insult his childhood friend. I mean, I don't know much about flirting, but I feel like you let them throw the insult first and then join in. Like, yeah. We never did, but we had many exciting false finds, like the bodies that Bertrand dumped. Probably. You two must have been close. We'd put the carrot on the bottom section of the snowman to blame the help. Was it a baby carrot? Oh god, you two must have been close. We were. It's been hard watching her, well, become who she is. Aw. I know Olivia can be a tough person to get along with. She's basically the opposite of you. Aw. Olivia had a difficult childhood. The music changes to make us sad. Her parents were killed in a political assassination when she was only 5 years old. Aww. You're like trying to make me sympathetic for Olivia, and I don't think it's gonna work, y'all. She was alone, without family at her estate for the better part of a year before my parents and I officially visited. She was supposed to be in the care of her great aunt, but the woman had left to summer on the Riviera, abandoning her. Olivia didn't have anyone. She was so alone. Well, I mean, that sucks, but that does not excuse her behavior. I just want to make that clear right now. Didn't she have servants or her money? Your money does not replace human contact. Like, she has an electric complex instead. Yeah. So yeah, didn't she have servants or her money? Yeah, your money doesn't fix that. Doesn't stand in for, like, people who are actually there to socialize with you and take care of you. Yeah, shooting yourself in the foot with both answers a little. The servants, at least those are humans. So, like, that's the better answer, even though none of these are really good. So we're gonna say, didn't she have servants? Yeah, a little heartless, I agree. The servants were doing their best, but they were traditionalists. Navraka's family trained for decades. After a lifetime of holding the nobility up on a pedestal, they weren't prepared to give her what she needed most. Love. Aww. Like, I'm sad for that circumstance, yeah, more tea, Mr. 1 euro. Yeah, at least, yeah, don't go with the money answer. At least the servants, like, you could hope maybe she had like a caring maid or something who, like, adopted her as a second daughter or whatever. But yeah, apparently that wasn't a thing, which is sad, and I feel bad for this child. But I do not feel bad for the adult who has had a long time to seek therapy. The first few days of our visit, she was sullen and withdrawn. I thought she hated me. But one night, I heard her sobbing through the wall. Aw. Actually, yeah, I don't know if Cordonia is part of the EU. I would say sure, but it's, yeah, they don't make a thing out of it. I know they're trying to keep it kind of ambiguous as to where they are, but they already pretty much pinned it by saying we're in the Alps right now. So I actually believed it was a ghost at first, but once I got over my fear and decided to investigate, there she was. Little 5-year-old Olivia, weeping and clutching one of her mother's gowns, saying over and over again, "Come back! Please come back!" Aww. I knelt beside her and held her until she cried herself to sleep. I knew we couldn't leave her there. Well, no, you don't just leave a child with, like, no caretakers, my god. I know, depressing. Like, I know, like, I know what they're trying to do. They're trying to, like, humanize Olivia, but they've already kind of, like, with, yeah, bad date, Shamar. Um, we're in the space between spaces, that is Italy. Yeah. But yeah, this is kind of like with Drake, they shot themselves by making Olivia too much of a jackass too early. Um, because then they have to backtrack from that, and that's not the way to write kind of a. If you want to go with anti hero here instead of villain, sure, because that's clearly what they're trying to go for. But that's not how you do it. You don't lead so strong. And Olivia, even stronger than Drake, I think. Drake was more passive aggressive. Olivia was more in your face, I guess. So I guess they were probably about the same, but just two different methodologies. But yeah, this is. This is not how you do it. Like I said, I know that the writers on the app can do better than this, which is why this bothers me. Because, yeah. So Shamar, having decided that he cannot leave this 5-year-old girl alone without anybody to love her, says, "I convinced my parents to invite her to live at the palace with us. For almost 2 months, she wouldn't leave my side. Just about drove Drake crazy, actually. Yeah, I bet. I bet it drove Drake crazy. But just then, Olivia skates over, interrupting your conversation." Great. Olivia's not even really wearing anything that's appropriate. Shamar during the wedding night. "And my second cousin has this tragic backstory, and my maid has this tragic backstory." Yeah, no shit. Shamar. Shamar, honey. We gotta stop the storytelling at some point, you know? As my neighbors are either drilling on the walls or murdering some kind of sacrifice. I'm not sure down there. That Maxwell is a persistent one. That's a word for Maxwell, is persistent, yes. He can be high energy. High energy is another word. Wow, everyone's being so diplomatic. Maxwell's just a dork. Yes, I can tell. Olivia turns a sharp-toothed smile on you. Ooh, yeah. "So, Kira, I bet you've never seen a countryside this spectacular. Aren't you impressed?" You should have named him Prince Exposition. You've got to, like, in stories like this, you do have to have an exposition fairy at some point. He's high something. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, Shamar is kind of mostly the exposition fairy, and I think that's because we are choosing to interact with him more. Otherwise, Maxwell will sometimes fit the bill of exposition fairy in this. If you have a larger cast, which I've played one of the games that has a larger cast, you don't have as much of just one person being the exposition fairy, which is nice. But yeah. Do you want some exposition? Some information in a song. That's all you're gonna get, because I can't sing. Aren't you impressed by my countryside? She has filed teeth like a cannibal, probably. Good lord. Impressed? So we can say no. God, no. Or actually, it's gorgeous. Okay, God, no is judgy as shit. Take a drink. Alright, we're gonna be honest. We acted like we were really kind of gobsmacked by this earlier, so we are going to be honest and say actually it's gorgeous. Because remember, we don't want her to hate us. Your home is truly lovely. The snow, the lake, the trees. Notice how specific I'm being about saying your home is lovely and not you? Yeah. It's absolutely breathtaking. See, so we got a relationship point for, like, not being a jackass to her, which is good. But that doesn't mean I want her to, like, like, we could make her be nicer, but I don't necessarily want her to like me. And I will be very angry if I get a romance point with her. Okay. The dead bodies, yeah. Didn't you know about all the bodies dumped in your lake over the years, Olivia? Oh. Oh, well, yes, it is. I'm glad even someone like you can appreciate the elegance and splendor of nature. All right, rival sneering, take a drink. Ah, yeah, good shit. Okay. Olivia wraps her arm around Shamar's. Poor Shamar. He's like, that's like when the snake ensnares its prey. I'm just picturing this poor man being like, help me. And now, Prince Shamar, I believe you owe me a round across the lake. Excuse me, Kira, I do owe her. I will see you later. Like, this is so hesitant. I'm just picturing him being like, don't leave me alone. You don't know what she's capable of. The bodies, they don't have anything to do with Bertrand. Olivia and Shamar skate off together. Olivia releases Shamar's arm, snaking her hand into his. Ooh, the language. Ooh, snaking. Wrapped her arm around his arm, like just in a hammerlock. Yeah, kind of. Like, I think it's supposed to be she's like linking his arm with his, but yeah, I'm just imagining her just like, just his entire arm just wrapped around. Just, yeah, mine. Because she probably would. Alright, snaking her hand into his. Remember, we entwine, and she snakes. Ooh. Looking around, you see the other nobles trying to skate and catch Kiara sliding across the lake on her stomach. Aw, that'd be me. Oof! Boa constrictor, that's what's happening. Yeah, yep. I don't think I can balance on these. Poor Penelope. Penelope, put on a shirt of some kind. You mongoose your hand into his. I like that. I like that. That'd be when we're like, this is my turn now, Olivia. Back the fuck off. Poor Penelope is out here in what, honest to God, looks like a dance leotard. She's gonna die. This ice hasn't even been resurfaced. My skates are too expensive for this. Oh my God, Tariq. Why are you here? And also, why are you not in a coat? Why is no one in a coat? I know no one is in a coat. You can only pay the artist so much money, and so you only get N number of outfits. But, okay. Hana glides across the ice. Skating backwards, she circles around you. Oh, of course Hana can skate. Aw, okay. It looks like Olivia stole Shamar from you. Why are you still in your underwear, girl? You like... God. Olivia? We can either say, it's fine, or she's the worst. Okay, well, like, she's the worst is kind of judgy, so take a drink, because she's not the worst. I mean, as far as we know, she didn't kill her parents. I mean, she was 5, but if you've all seen a certain season of Once Upon a Time, you'll know that does not necessarily stop anybody. But... yeah, right? It's fine, I have you. Yeah. It's fine or she's the worst. I know what I did last time. What I did last time was she's the worst. Let's say it's fine. Let's see if she does pull... Penelope does look like she's about to do a nice dance routine. But yeah, let's see if she pulls one of those, like, I have you instead. Shamar has obligations. I don't take it personally. That's level-headed of you. Okay, so we didn't do... Okay. Hana twirls gracefully before coming to a full stop beside you. Aww. Where'd you learn to skate like that? It couldn't have been with the other ladies. Oh! Mon posture! Posterior! Yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. If any of y'all speak French in the chat, I'm really sorry. But, I'm not good at it. So, that's as close as you're gonna get. Kiara speaks like 12 languages, I think she said. 10 or 12. So, yeah. I don't. Ice skating is one of the things my parents sent me to lessons for. I don't know when this girl did anything but lessons, by the way. That's an unusual choice. No, it's not, Kira. Plenty of people go to ice skating lessons. I had soccer and basketball practice. No, plenty of people go to ice skating lessons. If they're within range of a rink or something, yeah, you can get ice skating lessons. Like, come on. It's a skill I learned to appeal to suitors. Women can't ice skate. It's proven by science. Yeah. And that's not why the Winter Olympics exist at all. Yeah, exactly. Like, plenty of people do ice skating, so I don't know why she said that's... Yeah, and yeah, Southern California. So I don't know where Kira grew up. Maybe she... Like, I'm trying to think of a place where you wouldn't really have ice skating lessons, and I guess where I grew up, you didn't really have lessons. You just had, like, ponds and stuff that people would go out and skate on, but I didn't know of any place, like, in my area to get lessons anyway. But that doesn't mean they weren't there. That just means, like, we could do gymnastics, so I can't imagine we couldn't get ice skating lessons. It's a skill I learned to appeal to suitors. I was told a display of elegance can go a long way. Ha! Yeah, especially if you're trying to appeal to, not male suitors. This was part of your training? So we can say, that's so cool, or, but do you even like ice skating? It's not the best phrasing. I wish she would have put it better. But do you even like ice skating is the good question that keeps the focus on Hana and what she likes instead of... Okay, so like Oklahoma is about an hour and a half, yeah, something like that. Okay, yeah, training, assassin training, kill somebody with the blade of an ice skate. I mean, it's possible, especially if you're speed skating. My God, like that. I don't know how they actually don't hurt people. Yeah, I really wish. I really wish she'd have worded this differently, but we're gonna try to keep the focus on Hana. But do you even like ice skating? Oh, you know, it's okay. Oh, poor honey. That's not very convincing. Yeah, poor Hana. Oh, you do have to do that right outside my window, don't you? Okay. When my parents were selecting my activities, whether or not I enjoyed something wasn't a factor they considered. Now I find myself with all sorts of skills that I honestly haven't much interest in. Aw, baby. That's like... Did you even go to school, or were you just constantly in lessons for, like, random shit that was supposed to make you marriageable? You know what makes you marriageable? Math. Math makes you marriageable. We do have an old disco roller rink, though. Yeah, we had a roller skating rink about a half hour from where I actually lived when I was a kid, because I didn't live in town. But then that closed when I was, like... Yeah, assassin school. She went to assassin school. Apparently assassins don't need to math. Hire some... Would an assassin hire an accountant, or would that... I would think that would be too dangerous, because, like, what if the accountant rats you out at some point? But, yeah, apparently she honestly hasn't much interest in a lot of her skills, and that's sad. Like, you should know how to do stuff that you like. Olivia returns with Shamar. All right, everyone, it's time to hit the slopes. Oh, joy! Just what I want to do. Ski. Because you know what skiing is? It's the fast track to every injury in the freaking world. Oh my God. This isn't Discworld. Assassins don't have to do taxes. Okay, but she's gotta be able to at least add and subtract fairly easily and, like, keep track of her inflow, outflow and stay on budget and shit, and she probably invests. I mean, that's that because like, what if you go through a dry spell where no one needs anybody killed? You've got to have at least some kind of stable income. So unless she's like maintaining a solid YouTube account on the side and not getting content flagged at every turn, the mob totally has accountants. I feel like that's just a job where you don't ask. Yeah, particularly I think if you're a fiduciary, um, as opposed to like, because financial advisor is just words on a piece of paper and literally doesn't mean jack shit. Fiduciary is where they have to act in your best interests all the time. So maybe, yeah, maybe it's something unique to fiduciary versus accountant. But yeah, no. What? No. Who my one of my relatives knew back in the day was actually an ex hitman for the mob. I was gonna say we knew an accountant, but no, it was an ex hitman for the mob. Yeah, yeah. He he moved to the country for I can't imagine what reasons. Hannah has a poison apple gig on the side. That would be delightful. I would yes. Hannah's signature kill, which she uses only every once in a while, is poison apples. Because you don't want to use that all the time or they will track your ass. But if you use that once in a while, then they're like, oh, the evil queen, or the wicked stepmother, or whatever they're gonna call her, because it's gonna be a Snow White reference, strikes again. But that's only like 25% of your actual kills. Anyway, it's time to hit the slopes. Yay! We're all gonna break limbs and tear ACLs and shit. Cool. Dieu merci. Merci. Yeah, I told you I can't do French. I'm so sorry. But I do. Fine, you know what? I'm gonna say it in English. Thank God. Skiing must be easier than this, right? No, wrong. Skiing, no. I know like pizza and french fries, that's all I know about skiing, and I also know that if you don't have the right muscle groups trained to do that, you just hurt yourself so damn fast. Pizza and french fries, that's like you pizza to stop and you french fries to go forward. I also heard it explained once as because little kids sometimes they toe in so bad that the skis just always knock together. And I heard it explained once as Scar and Simba, and you had to keep them apart so they didn't fight. If we as a culture just forget skiing as a sport, I'd be happy. Yeah, and that's the other thing is skiing is not a sport. Skiing is an athletic competition because you cannot affect an opponent's outcome directly. There is no defensive strategy in skiing that is legal by the rules of the game because you can't like crash into it. Oh, you were laughing at it being easier than ice skating? Yeah, no. Definitely not easier than ice skating. Poor Penelope. I mean, unless Penelope, like, I don't know, has she maybe skied once and feels like she has some traction with skiing? I don't know. Finally, a use for that professional ski equipment I bought 3 years ago. Oh my god, you would be that guy. Was it on sale? No, he wouldn't buy it on sale. Because that would mean it's like seconds. Something that you don't want. He'd buy it like when it first comes out or something. Somebody like he probably bought it off Sky Mall or some shit. Okay. All right. One ski lift later, and again, very pretty sets. It's pretty like Bob Ross would be proud. I can ice skate. I'm terrified of skiing, and I've done it all of once. Yeah, I've never been skiing except for on water. I have water skied, but I have never snow skied, and yeah, I don't want to sit in traffic for like 5 hours to get up to a ski lift in the cold, in the snow, with people, slide down a hill, try not to die, go up the hill, do it all again, and then sit in like 10 hours of traffic on the drive home. No, thank you. No, bloody thank you. You and the rest of the group crest the top of the slope. Drake skis up beside you. Oh, fan-fucking-tastic. Okay. Alright. Still not wearing a coat! So, Roth, you finally made it to the slopes. Yeah, I made it, alright. Oh, what's wrong, Drake? Were you starting to miss me? Yeah. Hardly. I was just getting bored. Yeah, he missed us. I just don't. You didn't go skating? Figure skating isn't really my thing. Oh god, no, Drake, honey, I got something to explain to you about, like, figure skating and ballet. Um, you do that, you get all the girls. I don't understand why guys don't understand this. You literally get permission if you do pair skating. Um, but in ballet, you don't always get a choice. You usually do pas de deux at least once in a while. You literally get permission to touch girls. And if you've ever watched ballet or figure skating, pair skating, or ice dancing, you'll know that hands go in some places that would not be allowed. Um, unless you knew the girl well. Now, granted, by the time they're doing that, they already do know each other pretty well, but still, yeah, Drake, you have not thought through your life choices. Are 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 you straight? Are you? Because I have questions. I've never skied, but my brother did once stand on a sled down an icy hill. So yeah, that'd be ski. That's not even snowboarding. That's almost like ski. That's almost like snow surfing, I guess. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. Trick sledding. I don't know. Yeah, no, I've never even done that because I didn't have a sled. What I had were inner tubes, so I went tubing. I did not go sledding. But yeah, apparently figure skating isn't really Drake's thing. But like I said, this isn't necessarily the smartest move he's ever made. Really? I think you'd look good in a tutu. Figure skating is not ballet. They are not the same. They use completely different skills. Like, figure skaters don't even spot because it doesn't work. Real men stab the ice. Yeah. I guess. I don't know. Like, now I'm thinking of the opening number of Frozen that's basically like, we are cutting ice. I don't know why, but we're cutting ice. But yeah, really? I think you'd look good in a tutu. Some mental images aren't worth the effort. No, I think this one is. The mental image of Drake in a little Capezio short skirt there, like, you know, you tie around your waist for some ballet classes. Some of them require that. Yeah, no, that mental picture was totally worth it. Just please, for the love of God, put on a dance belt. I have feelings about guys who don't wear dance belts when they wear tights. I actually danced with a guy once who did not own a dance belt yet, and he was in a unitard. Fortunately, I was not partnered with him for that particular dance. The problem was that he was 20 and he was partnered with a 14-year-old because our director was questionable. We literally had to take him aside and be like, dude, you need to wear like 2 pairs of tights, my dude. And he's like, why? And we're like, we can see everything. And it's a family show. Yeah, the amount of dudes we had to yell at to wear dance belts. I imagine it gets kind of hot because I'm thinking of like when I wear padded bras. But yeah, no, please put on a dance belt. And yes, David Bowie in Labyrinth, I am looking straight at you, my dude. I know so many people who are into men who were like, David Bowie in Labyrinth was my awakening. And I'm like, David Bowie in Labyrinth scared the hell out of me because I didn't see that until I already knew what a dance belt was. And then I was like, oh, please, I didn't need to see that. That was more of you than I ever needed to see. So yeah, I have seen more, and then we did end up partnering the next year for some dances, but by that time he owned a dance belt. So, and then cats with the guy who refused to wear one. Yeah, it's like, they think we can't see, but this is like telling a woman, I was actually told at the time also not to wear a bra because you could see it under the leotard. That went for all of one time, one dance, I did that. And after that, I was like, no, everybody can see everything. And you know what? I don't care if they see the lines of my bra. I am also uncomfortable because everything is moving. I'm not that perfect ballerina, especially at the time I wasn't that perfect ballerina build that had no boobs. So, no. Yeah, no, we don't need to see that. None of us need to see that. But anyway, now that's in our head because we were talking about Drake in a tutu. So yeah, no, Drake, this mental image was worth all the effort. Anybody who's into men who wanted that image in your heads, you're welcome. I suppose skiing is manly enough for you. I'd hardly call what's going on here skiing, but I'm looking to change that. How about a race? Oh god. Oh boy. Yeah, pro wrestling. That's another one that I didn't think of, but yeah, because everything just ends up so tight, which, especially in wrestling, I guess you do want that because you don't want people like either grabbing it for an unfair advantage or pulling it off, like if it's just shorts, I guess. So yeah, no, it's boys. We can, yeah, y'all. We can see everything, and we don't want to see everything. Okay, okay. Like, there seems to be this misinformed opinion that everybody wants to see that. Y'all send pictures of it on the internet. We don't actually want to see it. Okay? Okay, if we want to see it, we'll ask. All right. Anyway, what makes you think I can ski? Are we standing here in skis by this point? Maybe I'm starting to have faith in you, Roth. Oh, God. Skiing isn't gay. Who's scan-worthy? Yeah. Poor Drake. Every one of his, like, manly sports, I got news for him. Yeah. Alright, anyway, he's starting to have faith in us, and he's smiling at us. This is frightening. Drake, we can say, I might have a little faith in you, too. You're scaring me with your niceness, or the feeling isn't mutual. Now, remember, this is the prince's best breast friend. Woo. I mean, he is on the list to potentially bring in for a poly, so, so we need him to like us, at least a little. So saying the feeling isn't mutual is not helping that. I might have a little faith in you too is gonna get me a romance point with him, and I don't want to say it. Bosom buddies. Yeah. You're scaring me with your niceness. That's like it's a little judgy, a little bit, but not enough. Well, you take a drink. What the hell? I need a drink. Okay. I might have a little faith in you too, or you're scaring me with your niceness. Good setting. He needs to like us. Oh god. I might have a little faith in you too. Okay. Alright. Not a romance point, thank god. Okay. Whew. It's the apocalypse after all. Yeah, it is. Okay, there should be an avalanche come down at any minute. Alright. Whew. That makes me feel better. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna start skiing down this slope in a minute, and if I get to the bottom before you, well, let's just say I'm calling that a win, and I might never let you hear the end of it. Oh god, okay. Ready, set, don't wipe out. Oh god. Okay. There's gonna be a bunch of time choices, y'all. Drake takes off down the hill. Hey! You chase after him. The wind whips against your face as you pick up speed. Drake maintains his pace ahead of you. Off to the side, you see Olivia and Shamar gently skiing and talking together. Oh, Shamar, you're so hilarious. Okay. I should ski on past, spray Olivia with snow, or show off. Just ski on past. Just ignore her. She's not worth it. You race by, barely giving Olivia and Shamar a chance to see you. Further down the slope, you see a large fallen branch. Drake swerves to go around it. Watch yourself, Roth. Yeah, I'm watching something. What should I do? Swerve around it, jump it, or freeze? Jump it. You jump and sail straight over the branch. We're gonna try to impress him. Yeah. Take a little bit of his ego down a little bit. Wow. That was close. Yeah, okay. With your uninterrupted momentum, you speed past Drake and finish first. Oh, I see. So if we'd have done the other two, we would have lost the race, probably. Okay. Ha! I win. I'm not too thrilled, but if you're gonna hop a branch like that, you deserve to win. Nice moves, Roth. Hey. He respects us a little now. Drake takes a deep breath, inhaling the cool, crisp mountain air. This trip hasn't been half bad so far. Shame that tomorrow it's back to waltzing and bowing and all that. That's not. Yeah, no, he's not really being a jerk. Okay. Never mind. You can hop my branch. Yeah. Fortunately, we didn't get a romance point, so that didn't get said. Ha! Okay. At least I can ski better than I can waltz, which is barely at all. Wait, you can't waltz? I thought you danced with Shamar. Yeah, but he did a lot of the work. Why? Is it important? Oh, Roth. What would you do without me? There's a ball tomorrow. All of the ladies are expected to dance the Cordonian waltz in front of everyone. Oh my god. We're fucked, y'all. We are fucked. Okay. So we can say, it's fine, I'll figure it out, or I'm going to look stupid in front of everyone, aren't I? I'm gonna look stupid in front of everyone, aren't I? Yeah, thanks for telling us, Maxwell. Jesus Christ, this is your job. I'll look bad in front of Shamar. Hey, on the bright side, it'll probably be hilarious to watch. Oh, fuck you, Drake. You're not really being a jerk, but I'm gonna take a drink for that. Just because, fuck you. I know you're trying to be playful, but no. Drake, if you're going to go through the trouble of warning me about the waltz, then you should at least tell me how to do it. Probably all Drake can tell you is 1, 2, 3. That's probably all Drake knows. Sadly, I can't help you there. I don't know the steps. You grew up at court, my dude. You're the prince's best friend, and you're telling me that, like, he never used you to practice? Maybe that's why. Maybe Drake only knows how to follow. He can't lead. Maybe that's why. You should ask Hana. Ooh, yeah, Hana. Risa was right. You should ask Hana. If anyone knows everything backwards and forwards, it's that one. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, maybe. Oh, whatever. She thinks we're cute. You and Drake glide over to where the rest of the group is meeting after their ski runs. Olivia gathers everyone's attention. It's time to head over to my spectacular lodge to warm up. She swings both ways. It is highly, highly implied that pretty much every character, at least at the very least the ones that they make available for you to pursue, are definitely at minimum bi. So yeah. There's not really much in the way that I've found so far of gender representation that's outside the binary, so I can't say for sure that anybody's pan, but certainly bi. And there's like, if you have the option to pursue a relationship with someone, they're never going to like turn you down on those grounds, which is great. But it's time to head over to my spectacular lodge to warm up. Yeah, you're gonna need it because you're in a freaking, like, cotton cable knit sweater, honey. You're gonna freeze to death. Alright. Thanks for the race. I actually had fun. Oh, did you? You had fun. Aww. Maybe you're not as bad as you seem. Pretty sure he is, actually, but... Kira, Shamar, and Hana skateboarding into the royal court. Sup, heteros? Yeah, I would be down for this ending to the whole thing. That, like I said, that's the only thing that like stops me, is that as far as I know, you can't end these poly. You have to end up monogamous at the end with somebody. And so I'm like, I don't want to lead anybody on. Like, that bothers me. I don't want to be that person. But yeah, if we could do that, then I would have no problem with flirting with Hana because I would know that I'm not gonna break her heart. I know, it's super lame. But yeah, it's like I don't want to break Hannah's heart. She's too sweet. Anyway, apparently Drake isn't as bad as he seems, so I guess when we want two guys in the sack, we might call him. Maybe. If we're drunk. If we're very, very drunk. And he agrees to keep his fucking mouth shut the entire time, unless he's just not talking. There's uses for the mouth that don't include talking. Huh, you're going soft on me, Roth. Yeah, I kind of am a little bit. Ugh. Your feet crunch in the snow with each step as you and Drake follow the crowd toward the chateau. That would actually make it lousy skiing snow if your feet crunch. Because that would mean it's kind of gotten like icy on top. It's not really powder. But yeah. Yeah, it should be kind of squeaky, if anything. If not almost totally quiet. Anyway, your feet crunch in the snow with each step as you and Drake follow the crowd toward the chateau, which I'm now announcing like we're at the Olympics. That's fun. Okay, back at the lodge, it's the bones of the murder victims. Probably. Back at the lodge, you sit with Drake, Hana, and Maxwell by the fire as you sip a mug of steaming hot chocolate. Oh, is it vegan? Because I need it to be vegan. I'm so sorry. I can make a pretty good coconut milk hot chocolate, but it takes work because you don't just get like a packet of hot chocolate mix and dump it into coconut milk, because even just the hot chocolate mix usually has milk in it. So, did you have fun today, Kira? Well, fun's a word for it. Yeah, no, hot chocolate with water, no, like I said, I have not found yet an off-the-shelf mix that does not already have milk in it, because it's usually milk chocolate, and even the dark chocolate mixes, then they usually throw milk in the mix. It's really annoying. But yeah, I can make it, it's just a lot of effort that, requires a crock pot and shit, because you make it in large batches. It's fun. Just cocoa powder and hot water, but also sugar, and yeah, that's where, because like the cocoa powder that I have, you never used mixes. Yeah, I always used mixes because I didn't grow up cooking. So in the cocoa powder that I've tried, just like it definitely needed something else. But yeah, making it with the coconut milk came out not too bad. Coconut milk and coconut cream, and then some weird kind of sugar, because whatever website I got it from, they were like, no processed sugars. They will, I don't know, kill you. I don't know, but they clearly don't know how sugars work. So today was either super fun or not that great. I don't know, I feel like we had a good time. Today was super fun. And now we have hot chocolate. This is wonderful. Look, little marshmallows shaped like hearts. Oh, Hana, you're too pure for this world. Just adorable. Shut up, Drake. You like it. Watch yourself. We've got incoming. Uh-oh. It's Olivia. Well, hello, my dear guests. I hope you're enjoying my spectacular hosting. She's so pure for an assassin. She really is. She really, really is. Your spectacular hosting, huh? I always enjoy my time here with you, Olivia. Maxwell. Honey, she's looking at you like she wants to eat you. Don't be. Drake is intimidated by marshmallows. Yeah. Figure skating is too girly, and he's intimidated by marshmallows. I think Drake's compensating for something. It's something. Yeah. Thank you. For once, thank you, Drake. It's something. Olivia narrows her eyes at Drake. Her smile thin. Oh God. Oh no, y'all. They're about to make me feel feelings for Drake, and I don't want to. Did you see that we have eclairs, Drake? They always remind me of dear, darling little Savannah. She'd gobble them down like a sow at the trough. Oh, you bitch. You can tell by my awkward, somewhat neutral expression. Yeah, Olivia, holy shit. That's not even sneering. That's like, bitch, you leave dear darling Savannah, who is clearly some kind of relative of Drake's. I'm gonna go with sister. Bitch, take all the drinks. Take 2 drinks for that, because holy hell. You absolute fucking asshole. Not even bitch. Bitch is too good for you. You're an asshole. A sow at the trough? You asshole. Okay. Alright. Don't talk about my sister. Oh yeah, holy shit. You know what? Another drink just because now we've confirmed it. That's a sister. Okay. Yeah. Where's the option to throw the hot chocolate on Olivia? Yeah, no shit, because that would. I can. I would lose my cool so fast. Y'all. Like, there'd be screaming, and it wouldn't be diplomatic. It wouldn't be this nice, like, control. It would literally be, Olivia, who the fuck do you think you are? Something like that. Why ever not? She was such a fixture at court, and then she just up and disappeared. You never told us what happened, and usually gossip is quick to spread. Oh, there's only a couple reasons that she'd disappear. And I feel like Hana wasn't involved. So, oh, poor Savannah. Oh, honey, I'm so sorry. Yeah, you couldn't, you couldn't have that be known at court, especially with Drake being the prince's best friend. Oh, Savannah. Fuck you, Olivia. Just fuck you. Okay. She left because of people like you. Yeah, I would run. She always was the sensitive sort. Ladies like that don't last long around here. Take a drink. If you can't tell, I'm basically using the alcohol to self-medicate. You see Drake's jaw clench, but then he suddenly glances at his watch and relaxes. Yeah, she does kind of look like the big bad wolf when she sneers like that. It's really creepy. You know what? I've just remembered I've got somewhere I need to be. If you'll excuse me, where do you need to be, Drake? We're at a chateau in the mountains. No one believes you. No one believes you. Drake bows. Oh, he bows. Oh. Drake bows curtly to you, Hana, and Olivia, then turns and strides off. No, Olivia didn't deserve a bow, my dude. No. It just... She deserved a middle finger in her face is what she needed. Wait, Drake, dear, come back. I wasn't finished with you. Oh, you're fucking finished, honey. Take another drink. Yeah, no. Where is the option to throw the hot chocolate on Olivia? Just like right across her snowy white sweater. Actually, like right across her chest, so that she gets like a nice little red mark, and then it runs down into her snowy white sweater. Ooh. All right, Olivia. So we can say, leave Drake alone before I slap that smile off your face. Drake's being too sensitive, which is a little judgy of Drake. So take a drink. Or tell me about Drake's sister. No. Sadly, it's not an option, but we do have the option to threaten to slap that smile off her face, so I'm not really interested in being friends with Olivia to the point of trying to be like the therapist here and go tell me about Drake's sister. No, you don't ask for somebody else to give you information about someone else's family, especially when that someone else is literally still in the room. He's walking off, but he's still in the room, and I'll show you why I know this in a second. Yeah, Drake is not being too sensitive. Yeah, Hana probably over here just like, yeah, somebody... She's like, 50 cents. 50 cents. Like, it's a bar... Like, you don't even know what kind of bargain this is. Just like, in fact, you know what? No, just give me the marshmallows out of your hot chocolate. She likes the marshmallows. We'll pay Hana in marshmallows, y'all. Olivia is not invited to our Polly Pocket party. So no, Drake is not being too sensitive. This is his family, and Olivia is literally targeting him. There's not the slightest attempt at appearing otherwise. No, leave Drake alone before I slap that smile off your face, you asshole. Out of the corner of your eye, you see him hesitate at the door. See, because this is what I picked before. I forgot that was a romance point, though. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm alright. It's cool. I've had alcohol. We're good. Anyway, we got a romance point with Drake, who is sad, but silent, but apparently believes that we are on his side now, which we are in this because fuck Olivia. You know what? No, don't fuck her because she doesn't deserve my fucks, okay? Clearly, Kira has no problem with flirting with people, so she probably knows some techniques. I've only got book learning. But she probably knows some techniques, so you know what? No, Olivia doesn't deserve Kira's fucks. So no, don't fuck her. She doesn't deserve my fucks. Then he leaves the room. You turn back to Olivia, frowning. Ooh, does Cinderella have a soft spot for the rough around the edges commoner? Let me remind you how the story of Cinderella ends, bitch. The story of Cinderella, if you're reading one of the old versions, ends variously with the stepsisters cutting off their toes to try to fit into the glass slipper, literally amputating their own toes. The stepmother and stepsisters, I think, like, being imprisoned, maybe? I know Cinderella not quite as well as I know Snow White, because I know in Snow White the wicked stepmother was made to dance in red-hot iron slippers at Snow White's wedding. I think maybe in a version of Cinderella that was also done to the stepmother and or stepsisters. So yeah, no. Run off and get blinded by birds. Yes, thank you, Risa. That is what I was looking for. But yeah, I do know. I remember them like cutting off their toes to try to fit in the glass slipper, and I was like, "Is this really gonna fool anybody ever?" Oh my god! Because it's a glass slipper, presumably it's transparent. Aren't you going to see all the blood? Which, I mean, you know, you could use as lube, and I guess maybe it would help you get into the slipper. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, Olivia. One cuts off her toes, one cuts off her heel. Okay, all right. I'll have to look at mine because I don't know. Mine is the children's. It's a compilation of children's versions of the story, but I'm pretty sure I got some of the scarier endings to some of those, so I'll have to look at mine someday. But yeah, no. Cinderella maybe does have a soft spot for the rough around the edges commoner because you're being an asshole to him, Olivia, and I don't like it when people are assholes. Okay? Okay. Thank you, Kira. Maybe I just don't like seeing anyone get treated like that. You know, did we take a drink for that sneering? I don't know, but I'm taking another one. Okay, alright. What a valiant hero to the masses. They must sing songs about you. Well, they sing songs about you too, Olivia, and they're not flattering. Ah, you had the... Okay, so yeah, you had the much older versions of the stories then. Probably a lot closer than what I have. I have where, like, you still have the stuff about the number of times that the wicked stepmother tried, the evil queen tried to kill Snow White with the comb and the corset, and then the apple. I feel like it was only 3 times, but I could be missing one. That gets left out of a bunch of them, but yeah, I know I didn't. That was stuff that I also just kind of figured out over the years too. But yeah, you know what, Olivia? You're cranky. Because, yeah, they probably do like me better. Like, shut up. Now, as charming as this has been, I've got to get back to Prince Shamar. I've promised him a private tour of the Lithicos castle. Alright, bitch, first of all, he's been here before. He doesn't need no goddamn private tour. Second of all, I'm gonna tell him what the fuck you did to his best friend. Yeah. Let's see how you like that. By the way, she's sneering. Take a drink. God. Okay. Bye-bye, darlings. Bye-bye. What, I really kind of expected her to be like, ta-ta. Cheerio. Cheerio, darling. Ugh. With a wink, she flounces out of the room, and you look from Hana to Maxwell. All right, Hana. I'm gonna give you my marshmallows. Maxwell, I need you to cause a distraction. All right, shouldn't be hard for you. You're a very distracting person, Hana. Let's plot. How are we gonna get rid of her? Because we've got to get rid of her. Okay, all right. I can't believe the things Olivia says. Yeah, I can. And that's the problem. Poor Drake. Yeah, Hannah, I swear to God, I'll pay you in all the little heart-shaped marshmallows you want. Just make her go away. Yeah, he doesn't usually let Olivia get under his skin like that. Yeah, well, when she starts calling his sister a sow at the trough, you get a little annoyed. Assuming you like that sister. Well, I hope he's all right. I saw him go outside, but it's not a good idea to be out there right now, especially with no coat, Drake, for the love of God. I've heard there's a storm brewing tonight. Oh, are we gonna have to go rescue him? What can he be thinking? He can be thinking about how to lure Olivia out there and kill her. That's what he can be thinking. Oh my God. As you look outside, you see the sky darken and take an ominous tone. Ooh, they darkened the room and everything for us. Ooh, cool. All right. You stand up. There's only one way to find out. You mean you're thinking about following him? Quickly, take my knives for protection. What should I do? Well, we're gonna see what Drake is up to. Because that's what my damn coat's for. Yeah, no, I'm not turning in for the night. We're gonna see what Drake's up to. Alright. Your snow bunny outfit has unlocked a scene with Drake. I'm not wearing this jacket for nothing, she said, being rather genre savvy. I'm going to see what he's doing. Pulling your coat tighter around you, you follow Drake off into the dark night. Wow, we went straight from sunshine to, like, it's clouding over to now it's the dark night. Damn. How long has Drake been out there? How long did it take us to put our coat on? Oh, this is probably because we murdered Olivia and have had to hide her body. I see. Okay. Alright. A ways outside the chateau, you spot Drake, who is hopefully wearing a coat, in a clearing staring into the woods. I should announce myself, spy on Drake, or scare Drake. Scaring him would be being a jerk. It was a long fight with Olivia. We had to stop and think for a while about Brothers Grimm. It's true. We were discussing what we were gonna do to her after either Hannah or I married Prince Shamar. I don't know. Maybe Maxwell. Does Maxwell want in on this? Like, I don't know. He hasn't really said anything other than like not telling us anything that's going on. So we can announce ourselves or we can spy on him. Kind of want to be a jerk and spy on him. Yeah, let's spy on him. Crouching down, you watch as Drake punches a gloved hand into a tree. Oh, dude, no! Oh, that's how you break fingers and carpal bones. Dude, no! Owie! Damn it! Damn it! Drake looks up at the sky. Oh. Where did you go, Savannah? Why didn't you tell me? Aww. Y'all. But I have a feeling. Like a little bitty feeling. Suddenly, Drake's gaze snaps over to where you're hiding. Oh shit. Who's over there? Come out now. Hi. It's just me. You were punching trees and I was afraid to come out. Kira? How long have you been watching me? What are you even doing out here? I saw you going off on your own close to dark with a storm coming, and I wanted, we can say to make sure you were okay or to see what you were doing. Well, we were already spying on him, so let's say to make sure you were okay. Huh. After what Olivia said to you, I could see that it struck something inside you. Also, you've been punching trees. Just that, you know. No offense, but you're the last person I need looking out for me. Excuse you? I told Olivia off in front of everybody, so you can show me some respect. Thanks. That's not what I... Oh, hell. I'm not trying to be a jerk, Roth, but you are, so take a drink. I mean, I kind of get it. We were spying on him, but, you know, he was punching trees. I only meant that you shouldn't have to worry about me. You should only be looking out for yourself. What did you come out here to do exactly? Punch trees, Kira. That's what he came out to do, is punch trees. If you really want to know, you'll have to trust me. Oh no. He's doing the Aladdin thing, y'all. Do you trust me? No, I do not. Trust you? I'd trust you with my life for about as far as I can throw you. We've already pissed him off. So if we say about as far as I can throw you, that's not very nice. And also might block us from getting more information, so I trust you with my life. I wouldn't. Maybe Kira would. I mean, Shamar trusts you after all. Okay, that's a good justification. Shamar trusts you, so maybe we should. Okay, that's good. I like that. I'm glad his opinion counts for something. Here goes. Drake reaches out and shoves you. Oh my god, take a drink. You jerk. Hey! See, this is where, yeah, these games, like, they ask you to make leaps in character development that really should be... Yeah, about as far as I can throw you is, like, playful ribbing, whereas, like, with my life, do we have any good reason to say that? She then gives the justification of Shamar trusts you, which is a good one, but, like, we don't have that beforehand, so we don't know that's the reason that she would use. And yeah, like, about as far as I can throw you, yeah, I'd be like, he, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, kind of thing. You know, and then probably crack some joke about how I'm the daughter of Athena and I have super strength, so, you know, I could throw him across Europe if I wanted to. So, you know, might not necessarily be an insult. But, yeah, you've got to play a system that doesn't allow for actual, like, human behavior. And like, I certainly wouldn't behave that way because that's just not how I behave. And if I do, it's usually by accident. And then people are like, oh, well, I thought, and I'm like, no. Although that happens incredibly rarely. But yeah, no, like, if I were writing this, it would totally be like, yeah, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, as far as I can throw you, you know. And I don't know what I'd do for my second option. I think my second option would probably just be no way. Because that's actually out and out, like, no, I don't trust you. Instead of being in that weird middle ground where it can be totally misunderstood. So, anyway, he shoved us. For a second, you struggle to keep your footing, but then you topple over, landing on your back in the soft snow. No, snow is pretty solid, y'all. Actually. If we're walking in it with any kind of ease, you can, like, hit the ground. So, no, this probably wasn't a very soft landing. Oh, but we get the sad piano music. And you look up to see the most star-filled sky you've ever laid eyes on. Wasn't it, like, dark and stormy a few minutes ago? How did we get this, like, nice starry night sky? I don't know. As you watch, shooting stars light up the night. So, like, it's actually very pretty, you know? Like, looking up at the Milky Way, I guess that's supposed to be... Yeah, it's nice. It's nice. It's pretty. The art in this is very pretty. Drake. Sorry, that was weird. Drake. You hear a thud as Drake lands next to you. Without a coat on, laying in the snow, by the way, y'all. Yes, my lady. Oh. Oh, ew. Oh, please don't call me that. Ugh. I'm not your lady. I'm Drake's lady. Oh my god, no, no. Oh, Jesus Christ, no. I'm Shamar's lady. I'm Shamar's lady. I'm Hannah's lady is who I am. But, oh god, no. No. Damn it. Okay, anyway. I am confused. I'm so confused. I'm drunk. Not even that drunk, actually. Drake tips Fedora. You know what, though? If Drake would actually, like, banter with me, I would like him a lot better. But no, he's kind of just living in asshole land where I don't know if I can mess with him. So, this is absolutely gorgeous, surprising coming from you, or no excuse for knocking me over. Okay, technically is no excuse for knocking me over. It's really not. But again, this dude, like, literally just heard his sister insulted by Olivia, like, called a sow at the trough. I'm gonna keep coming back to this. Fuck you, Olivia. So we're gonna try to be nice to him. So we're left with absolutely gorgeous or surprising coming from you. But it is absolutely gorgeous. It is. Look at that pretty sky. Nothing beats a clear view of the sky during a meteor shower. This is true. The only thing that I might add to that is if you have like a nice telescope and you can zoom in on like even just the outer planets. I saw Saturn once through just a cheap little telescope. It wasn't even that good. You could barely resolve the rings, but you could resolve the rings if you had good enough eyesight and you looked through. You could see like the little gap between the planet and the rings, and that was cool. That was cool, y'all. If you ever get to look through like a good telescope and see one of the outer planets, I recommend. It was fun. But yeah, a good view during a meteor shower is good too. I'm glad I didn't miss this. Really? Would have figured you'd rather eat bonbons and dress up tiny dogs or whatever Olivia had planned for the night. Bitch, are you serious? You thought I would, like, rather be friends with Olivia? Olivia? Really? Like, I know you're not trying to be a jerk here, but you're also kind of being a jerk, so take a drink. God. Not exactly my scene. Yeah, not, you know. I'm totally not an astronomer! Shut up, Reese's boyfriend. As the two of you stare up at the sky, it's not my fault that space is cool. As the two of you stare up at the sky, you see clouds starting to creep across the stars. Oh, is this a storm just magically coming back? This storm that was blowing it. How far away did we walk? Damn. Looks like we were just in time to see this before the storm comes. Okay, so the storm, like, circle back around, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I didn't want to miss it. I used to do this with my younger sister, Savannah, every year. Oh god, she's his younger sister, too. Oh. Oh, so he's got, like, the big brother thing where he, like, couldn't protect her from something and he doesn't know what, and oh god. Oh. Stop making me have feelings. Ugh. Damn it. Anyway. So yeah, this comes on the anniversary of something that he used to do with his younger sister, so fuck you, Olivia. Goddamn. We grew up around the Royals. My dad used to do security for Shamar and his brother, and my sister and I were allowed to hang out with them. Shamar and I ended up getting close, even though I didn't have the lineage to merit it. Savannah, on the other hand, got along with everyone, and they were all friendly with her. She loved living at the palace when we were kids, being around all the pretty dresses and jewelry. But it got harder when she was older. What happened? It was hard on her. She couldn't take it, I guess. After what happened with... Whoa, what? After what happened with who? What? Who, what now? Who do we need to have Hana kill? I failed her. I couldn't protect her. Hana, yeah, keep those knives sharp. couldn't protect her from this place or those people. Yeah, that's what I think too, Risa, is teen pregnancy. But either way, we're gonna have to murder somebody. Drake puts his hand over his face and is quiet for a moment. He's probably fucking freezing. He's probably about to get hypothermia, y'all. Sorry, it's... I guess I'm still not ready to talk about it. He's acting like he knows, though, and then, like, earlier he acted like he didn't know, so this is weird. This is more than I've talked about it with anyone in the last year, actually. Really? Like, not even Shamar? Does this mean you trust me, or we're friends now? Whoa, you trust me? That's maybe a little far yet. Does this mean we're friends now? Friends? I wouldn't go that far off. Should we just call it not enemies, then? I guess I can't really stop you, can I? Nope. I assume Cordonia is a free country. It's a monarchy. I don't know. Maybe it's a free country. Either way, I'm an American. You can't stop me from doing shit. You guys got an embassy, right? And if you don't, I'm gonna run across the border to Italy, where I'm sure they have an embassy, although by this time I feel like everybody might start closing their embassies. Ugh. The two of you stare at the sky silently for a moment, watching for shooting stars. So we can get another pretty unobstructed view. Yeah, that's right. I'm an American. You can't stop me from doing shit. Yeah, no, you can't. It's like the definition of this country, apparently. And yeah, if I keep listening to this piano music, I'm gonna cry. So, as more snowflakes begin to fall, Drake sighs as he slowly succumbs to hypothermia. We'd better get back. It'd be quite the scandal if I let one of the prince's suitors freeze to death out here on my watch. Bro, which one of us is wearing a coat? Oh yeah, not you. I'd hate for my untimely demise to cause you any difficulty. Not to mention that Maxwell would never let me hear the end of it. At least we can count on Maxwell to, I don't know, avenge our death by being annoying. Oh, I'm sure even Bertrand would be upset in his own way. Bertrand would probably have you murdered. Honestly, you destroy his house's last chance at glory. Yeah, Bertrand's gonna murder you. Bertrand. He'd only be upset if he couldn't turn it into some kind of press event. Now, let's go. So we get the Shooting Stars achievement. We spent a night under the stars with Drake. It's supposed to be so romantic. And I'm over here like, no. You and Drake walk slowly back, trudging through the snow and wind. I should take Drake's hand or tease him for coming out here. Tease him for coming out here. The next time you tell me that I'm doing something stupid, I'm gonna remind you about your little walk in the blizzard. I do plenty of stupid stuff, Roth. I'm practically the king of stupid. Yeah, you kind of are. Really? As we're freezing to death? Really? You just don't know me very well yet. This is a damn fact. But maybe that'll change. Stop it, my feeler. Maybe. Back at the chateau, as you and Drake are about to head up the stairs to your rooms, you spot Hana. There you are! Oh, she's been waiting up for us! Y'all, she really is. For an assassin, she's too pure for this world. Huh, you're up late? I couldn't sleep. With you and Drake out there in the storm. Oh, I'm sorry we kept you up. Oh, I'm just glad you got back before it really started coming down out there. But you must be freezing, Drake, dressed in just that. Thank you, Hana. Yes, he must be freezing just dressed in that. Yeah, I'm gonna go get changed. Good night, ladies. He's gonna go get changed. Okay. As Drake heads up the staircase, Hana turns to you. I suppose we'd better go to sleep, too. The Cordonian waltz is tomorrow, after all, and we'll need a good night's rest to pull it off successfully. About that, Hannah. I don't think any amount of sleep is going to improve my chances. What do you mean? As Drake reminded me earlier, I don't know the waltz. Oh dear! It's rather late, but I suppose if you wanted to, I could show you. Oh my god, please tell me Drake wears footy pajamas. Oh. No, actually don't tell me Drake wears footy pajamas because my feeler. Okay? No, I don't want fuzzy feelings for Drake. God damn it. But Hana is offering to teach us how to dance. So this was a diamond choice that y'all know I bought. Yes, Hana, I'd love to waltz with you. Lovely. Yeah. This one's actually it's not even for you, Risa, but I'm doing it again for the stream for Risa because yeah. You follow Hana into her room, and together the two of you push aside furniture to create a space for dancing. Yay! Her room looks exactly like mine, I wonder why. I appreciate you helping me like this. It's no problem. I'm just sorry that I didn't think to ask if you knew it. It's a good thing Drake's looking out for you. Yeah, because Maxwell sure as fuck isn't. Yeah. Although Maxwell looks out for us later, which is fun. All right. The Cordonian Waltz. How complicated is this gonna be? It depends. Do you consider yourself a good dancer? Oh boy. I dance, so we can say like an angel, like I have a third left foot, or like nobody's watching. Probably not like an angel if she doesn't even like think that ice skating is a normal thing to be learning, so like nobody's watching. Is that good? At the very least, it means I'm willing to look a little silly. Now, the Cordonian Waltz is a choreographed dance with specific steps. As long as you know your part for each of them, you can follow your partner easily. I'll put on some music, and we'll start. Oh, I will put on some music for us. Hana starts a waltz on a portable speaker she's set up, that certainly little children have asked if it's Alexa. She turns to you. Ready? I'll be the prince in this situation so you can learn your part. Oh, she's gonna lead. Ahem. Lady Kira. Prince Shamar. Oh, we're role playing. Oh, it's adorable. You curtsy to her in an over-exaggerated way. So not just exaggerated, but over-exaggerated way, making her laugh. She bows to you. And now we get into position. Let's have you put your left hand on my shoulder. As you do so, she takes your right hand with her left and puts her other hand on your waist. She starts guiding you. yes, very, very dancing queen, although I hope we're all of the age of consent here. This is the box step. It's the most basic movement and kind of like a bridge between the other steps. So far, so good. I know the video's on a little bit of a delay compared to what I have. It's got a higher quality audio now, so there's a little lag, but yes. Now, the next three steps are the reverse, spin, and the twirl. Okay, so we gotta remember this shit. Okay, first I'm going to lead you into the reverse. You feel her shift her weight and stride forward, so we should move backwards. You move backwards as Hana strides forward. The two of you effortlessly glide in a straight line down the length of the room. Ah! Perfect. Come on. Come on, little app. You can do it. Come on. Don't be like this. There it goes. Okay. Had to refresh it. All right. Perfect. I mostly just followed your lead. Stop it. Every time. That's a good thing. You're able to read me. Oh, we can read something all right. Did you feel when I put that slight pressure on your hand? It was a cue to move backwards. Yeah, it's an interesting way of communicating. Ultimately, the waltz is like a conversation. You and your partner make a connection, responding to each other to make the dance work. Wow, they are laying it on thick here, aren't they, y'all? Whoo, whoo. It's kind of romantic. Actually, the Cordonian waltz is supposed to be a courtship dance, which is undoubtedly why Olivia chose it for the formal ball tomorrow. Ooh, yeah, it's a courtship dance. We dance with Hana. A courtship dance? Yeah, the last two steps are meant to be the most flirtatious. There's the spin. Just relax into this. Oh, relax. Okay. She moves so that you're grasping your hand. She's grasping your hands as she begins to swing you around. I should stiffen or relax. She told us to relax. Don't stiffen. You let her swing you around, laughing as the room spins around you. This feels too fun to be a formal dance. Am I doing it right? You're doing it perfectly. Oh, of course she thinks we're doing it perfectly. She thinks we're cute. At last, Hana steadies you, pulling you back into the box step. Do you ever get a little dizzy from all the spinning? There's a trick to that. Just focus your attention on one thing. Okay, I'll focus so we can say on you, which is gonna get us a romance point, I'm sure. Like I said, I don't want to lead Hana on. I really don't. I'll focus on a spot on the wall. Yeah, exactly. It's called spotting. Like, and it's hard to learn. Like, you don't. I couldn't learn spotting just like that. But I don't want to lead Hana on. She's too sweet. Okay, I'll focus on you. I suppose that works. I'm sorry, Hana. Be gay, do crimes. I suppose that works. I mean, it is also kind of the logical thing because you spot where you want to go and presumably you want to return to your partner, so that probably is what you would use. But yeah. She blushes but continues her instruction. Now, for the last move, the twirl. She twirls you so that you're facing away from her, her arms coming around you. As the waltz music fades, ooh, she's got good timing. You sway together for a second and you can feel the warmth of her body against yours. Aww. And she's silent and smiling. Yeah, of course she is. Hana clears her throat and steps away from you, her hands dropping. And that's the Cordonian waltz. Hana, I'm sorry. If you know those steps, you'll be more than fine. How do you feel about dancing it now? I feel, so we can say very confident I can do it tomorrow, mostly good about it, or a little lost still. Hannah's a good teacher. I don't want to insult her teaching abilities, so I'm going to say very confident I can do it tomorrow. I'm so glad. So we are the dancing queens, as a matter of fact. We learned the Cordonian waltz with Hana. See, you're a good teacher. Ice skating, waltzing. How are you so good at all these things? See, that's the way I would take it too. A little lost is like, can you show me again? But I also don't want Hana to be like, oh, am I not a good teacher? Because, like, she is. How are you so good at all these things? As much as I'd like to claim it's natural talent, it's as I said before. My parents have been pushing me to learn all the courtly and social arts since I was young. You must have had no free time. Well, between school, dance, music lessons, and etiquette classes, my schedule was very full. My parents expected a lot. They were devastated when they didn't have any sons, so they pinned all of their hopes on me. Aww. Every day of my life has been about grooming me to bring fame and fortune to my family by winning some prince or noble's hand, or a princess, for all the good it's done. Olivia said you had a previous engagement? Yeah, last year my parents arranged a very advantageous marriage for me. But it didn't work out. Only a few weeks before the wedding, the groom pulled out of the arrangement. It was scandalous, and since then my parents have been rather upset with me and desperate to find another match. Do you mind if I asked what happened? With your fiance? He realized I was bi, that's what happened. Peter was an English nobleman. Oh, okay, the first problem is his name was Peter. Peter was an English nobleman. He was well off and had an ancestral title and home, all of the things my parents always wanted for our family. Why are we even trying to date Shamar? Hana isn't court Shamar. Hana isn't dating 5 other women on the side, so really she's the better choice. Because Shamar doesn't get a say in whether he dates 5 other women on the side. That's the problem. Like, yeah. Yeah. Also, I'm not, like, can you imagine Hannah's family if she tells them she's marrying a commoner from New York? Oh, she'd be disowned. Poor thing. Although it sounds like her parents are jerks, so maybe that's for the better. Poor Reese has got a real thing for Hannah over here. But yeah, like Hannah, she's so sweet. Free her from her terrible family. Yeah, I mean, I can't disagree about the family. We'd spend long afternoons horseback riding and sailing. He was very kind. That and he'd been raised with romantic notions about true love and a lifetime of happily wedded bliss. It should have been perfect. But But the simple truth was that I didn't love him. Aww. My parents never asked me what I wanted, never gave me reason to think that I might also love the person I'd marry. So when he proposed, I knew I had to accept. Aww. I tried my best, but he became suspicious. At our engagement party a month before the wedding, he cornered me and he asked me if he was what I wanted. And even though I told him what he wanted to hear, I couldn't keep back the tears. Oh, my feeler. He knew me well enough by then to know. He could tell that I was miserable. I don't think he ever understood why I would have gone through with it. But he was born to power and privilege. How could he understand? He was good enough not to make a big deal of it, but there was a lot of ugly speculation about why we parted, especially because he got married shortly after to another woman. Whew, yeah, that looked good. She lets out a long, slow breath. But that's behind me now. My parents are upset with me, but they've given me another chance. Here, now, not to marry a commoner from New York. But aren't you worried that history will repeat itself with Shamar? Is this a lavender marriage? Because that isn't going to end well for either of us. No, Peter, it won't. Well, I'm hopeful that things will turn out differently this time, and I don't want to disappoint my parents. Besides, it's not all bad. They've been pressuring me to spend more time with you. Ha! Why me? Yes, indeed. Why me? I mean, you've got a special connection with the prince. And if I'm close to you, then I'm closer to Shamar. Yeah, it's okay. My parents are just telling me to use you. It's fine. Wow. You need to say that's quite a strategy, or is that all this is, a way for you to get close to the prince? We know it's not a way for her to get close to the prince, so we're gonna blame this on her parents. That's quite a strategy. Yeah. But I want you to know that I do like spending time with you, Kira. Yeah, you more than like spending time with us at this point, Hannah. I've got more romance points with you than I do with Drake. Hannah, so we can say it's good to have a friend around here, or I really like spending time with you too. Oh. 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 I really like spending time with you too. I know, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm glad. I'm sorry, Hannah. I'm so sorry. Like I said, I wouldn't care if they'd let me end with all of them. Poor Reese is screaming at me over here. The sound of the clock on the mantel striking midnight interrupts you. I suppose we should get some sleep. Yeah, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Good night, Kira. Oh, we're not going to spend the night in our room? Impulsively, Hana reaches over and hugs you. You return her embrace with a grin. Oh, Hana, I'm sorry. Good night. I'm sorry, Hana. All right. What will happen at Olivia's ball? Find out in the next chapter, which I had intended to do tonight, but this went for 2 hours just on one chapter. And I forget how long the next chapter is, so I kinda don't want to keep y'all. I remember a little bit of what happens in it, but I don't remember. There might be a bunch of, this might be the one with a bunch of extended scenes that make it go really long. So I think with that, now that hopefully Risa has forgiven me, I've led poor Hana on so much, and I'm so sorry, but I did this for you, Risa. I did this for you. So conflicted. But anyway, okay, good. It looks like I'm forgiven. But yeah. With that, the next stream will be coming on Monday, same time, same place. So you won't have to wait too terribly long to find out what happens at Olivia's ball. And the Risa is placated. Good. The Risa, not just a Risa. The Risa. Okay, good. All right. So with that, yeah, I think I am going to stop here. So I will see you folks hopefully on Monday. But until then, catch you later.